Alright, so we're on Chapter 2. How is everyone? Oh man, yowza! I'm dangerous today! I want to go to battle already and show 'em what I'm made of! Let's go, Luke. This is... what, exactly? I hit it on the middle! And... promoted enemies on Chapter 2. And of course it's... Katria! Prince Marth! Thank goodness you've come to Macedon! Katria! I received word that there was a rebellion in Macedon. Are you unharmed? Yes, I'm fine. My older sister Hala and I managed to escape somehow. But Princess Minerva was captured by the rebels. And I guess the first thing to do with Marth is visit this village, and I think it has Cord? It's either Port or Cord. I think it's Cord. Yes! It's Cord! Let's go! Over here, Prince Marth! You're Cord! What are you doing so far from Talis? I couldn't sit still when I heard you fighting here, so I came to join in. We're Talis' mercenaries, right? If you died, Princess She'd cry. Prince Marth, let me fight too. I'll join you's army. As any sane person, I've been playing lots of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition lately, because it is the best game to come out ever. Oh hey, Rip Warren! Sorry. But I wasn't gonna use you anyway, because you kinda suck. I think there's a kind of meme-y build you can do with Warren in this game, I totally forget what it was. Oh yikes, Freddy's dead too. Okay. This is when I would reset normally, but today I am not feeling... yeah, no, seems like a great time to reset. Alright. Alright. Ah, man, though. Seeing Xenoblade Chronicles the first time on the Wii, I thought that game was beautiful. Not because of the graphics, but just because of how... the world, it's so good. And now seeing it again, now with actually decent graphics, that's amazing. Aw, Dad Boy, you just... oh, man. You really are Dad Boy. Oh! Oh, that's good. Way to go, Luke. You're a hero. Don't need to bother expending a use of the silver lance if we hit here, that is. And we missed. Fun! Silver lance it is. If I attack with Katria, then she'll get attacked by the... oh! Oh, Katria! Oh boy! Maybe I'll actually use you! That was brilliant! That was amazing! That's so good! Taste the terror of Macedon's fearless Draco Knight squad! How about you taste the fear of my arrows, idiot? Alright, this is good. This is quite good. General Rook, I leave the rest to you. Oh wait, no, he doesn't get doubled. Or does he? Is it 5? I always forget if it's 5 or 4, this doubling threshold. Is it 5 or is it 4? I'm gonna look it up. Using the good old internet as my source. Doubling threshold. FE12. Alright, new mystery emblem. Less than or equal to 4! That's bad! We have 2 units who wouldn't get doubled if it was 5. This is a big sad. Do I kill off Rhodey? Or do I let Ryan die? Maybe he'll go after Katria. Nope, he goes after Rhodey. As expected. Whoa! Clutch dodge! Ah! Rody, you're a hero! Woo! How did that happen? How? That's his first level up. Oh, Rody, you're a hero. Crisis has been averted. Oh. Oh, that victory music feels earned. Through sheer luck. But regardless, earned. Let's go! Map clear! Sire, we found someone most unusual confined in the fortress's rooms. Huh? Lind? How did you wind up in a dangerous place like this? Sire, do you know this woman? Yes, this is Lind. Her natural talent for magic helped us a great deal in the last war. Prince Marth, thank heavens, what a pleasant surprise meeting you here. I desperately needed to see you again, so I set out to find you. But the Macedonian soldiers found me, suspicious, and dragged me to this fortress. Is that so? I'm glad you're safe, but why were you looking for me? Shouldn't you be by Princess Nina's side? I was requested by Princess Nina to deliver you this. Huh? This! This is the Fire Emblem! New mystery of the emblem, Heroes of Light and Shadow. The royal heirloom of Arcanea, the emblem shield. Oh, I love that sound effect. Julian and Lena, Sire, according to the intel from our scouts, this will be the next battlefield. That's a lot of villages. We have to fight to prevent the villagers from being harmed by rogues. That reminds me, I believe Julian and Lena lived around this place. Oh right, Lena also has a warp staff. It's quite impressive. A warp staff? No way! That's the most powerful item in all of Arcanea! Yes, it helped us a great deal in the last war. When we needed Sheeta to one-shot an enemy commander from across the field, we just used Lena's warp staff to get her in there right away. I do wonder why Princess Nina entrusted Prince Marth with the Fire Emblem. The emblem is to be given to one who fights in the name of justice. In the name of justice! In the name of House Arcanea! Hardin should have delivered peace to Arcanea. I believe the strat is to bait these guys over here from right here. And meanwhile, we start moving Prince Marth all the way around because he needs to visit 3 villages. And in the meantime, Pala can defend against the thieves. Which is what she does best. I think she spawns in this fortress? Or somewhere, maybe it's just outside the village. Either way, no problem. Julian, good news. Katria finally brought the Altean army for us. We're going to join their ranks and help save Princess Minerva. Please take Lena and his kid to safety, quickly. No can do, Pala. Lena's disappeared. I'm not leaving by myself. What? Lena as well? Princess Maria's been missing too. Why is it only clerics? I think it's because they don't want you to be able to heal yourself, or use a warp staff. Sorry, Pala. Give my best to Prince Marth. Alright, this one attacks Dad Boy and misses like an idiot! Let's go, Dad Boy, the dodgy. Why is Dad Boy just so much stronger than everyone else? It's kind of a problem. As much as I want Dad Boy to be strong, he's just too powerful. Anyway, anyhow, nothing left of the scene. If you were losing your way, you'd need some protection. 'Cause black tar gets you wherever you go. If they can find you, damn it! That's a big rip. New strategy. Don't aggro the Draco Knights first thing. Yeah, this is probably one of the... well... I don't want to say it's the worst designed chapter in New Mystery of the Emblem. It's definitely not as bad as the desert one. But really, it would have been hard to make the desert one better based on what OG Mystery gave them to work with. However, yeah, it's not great just having to wander around the whole bloody thing.
Have you noticed that large drawbridge behind this village? Normally it's separated by the river, but if you use this key here, you can cross the bridge. Just once you cross the drawbridge, the enemies on the other side will come and attack you at once. If you want to advance safely, you might be better off taking the long detour that goes right around this mountain. Here, take the key. No matter which path you take, do take care of yourself, okay?
Hey, if it isn't everyone's favorite, Michaelis! Rook. I'm impressed a spineless coward like you could throw this country into so much chaos. I'll hazard a guess that Hardin talked you into this. What? You're... But how? Thought I was dead. My death was but a trifle. Hand Minerva over to me, Rook. I no longer have plans for this country. Do with it as you please. Or I won't rest until I've disposed of him with my own hands. But Princess Minerva is barely breathing. Nobody could save her now. Do you want me to shove the spear down your throat? I said bring her to me! Yes, of course! Somebody bring the princess here. It's been a while, Minerva. That ungainly appearance doesn't suit you. Losing Maria, your subordinates abandoning you? Is this the ideal country you dreamed of? Michaelis. How? And Hala could just die here. I think I screwed up. Looks like I screwed up. You gotta dodge 74! And she didn't. It's time to reset. Imagine being bad at video games. Let's talk about some of our new units here. Katria has ridiculous speed. I think she has some of the best growth in the game, if not the best growth in the entire game. She joins early. It's barely that Pala's better than her as a unit. Let's see. Their bases... She starts at a lower level, of course. Katria has 2 higher speed and 2 higher strength, I believe? 3 higher strength. And 1 more defense, as far as the important stats go. And all of her stats are generally jacked up. And Pala's growths are serviceable. That's, I think, the best way to describe them. But Katria's growths are ridiculous. And I screwed up. I completely forgot about those reinforcements. We're gonna have to do all of that walking again. Lind in this game is good, mainly because of join time. She joins early enough that she is very helpful right off the bat, and you don't have another mage. I guess until we get another mage next chapter. But he's quite possibly the worst unit in this entire game. I can't say for sure. He's awful. Ubello is a terrible unit. I like Ubello. I tried using him the first time I played this game. But I have to admit, he's terrible. You're bored. You came to Macedon as well. I think that's the same way they were in Shadow Dragon too. He starts out with C-axes, Port has the stats. What? They move? What? What? Why do they move? Huh. So how am I supposed to... How do you do this then? What's the strategy for this chapter? I thought you just went up here and challenged these guys, and then sent Pal and Kadri after these guys. That's how I've always done it. That's how I did it last time. Man. I have no idea what to do. Like, what? They move. Since when? I've played Maniac mode before. And I could have sworn they didn't move. I just don't get it. Time for everyone to die. Starting with board. Ryan. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do here. What in the world? Yep. You know what? Screw this. I'm done for today. What in the world is that chapter? I thought...
Yowza! I'm dangerous today! I want to go battle already and show them what I'm made of. It's been a week since I last recorded. Hopefully that doesn't have an effect on my playing. Okay, yep, they're lured over. Hopefully they don't all come well. Alright, Dad Boy. Dad Boy being a champ, not getting killed. Oh, and he dodged! Let's go, Dad Boy. That's what Weapon Triangle is for. Oh yeah, baby! Oh yikes, Pal is getting... Oh no. Hopefully the reinforcements don't come this quick. But I think they do. Alright, sorry. Anyway, and we finish him off with Mars. Mars Lowell, Prince of Arisha. Let's go, Mars. Oh yeah, speed! Let's go. Gotta appreciate some speed on your boy, Mars. Pala is gonna have some trouble dealing with these guys, but she can do it. Oh no. Can she do it? guys would do one-rounder? What? Oh, oh, wow. That's a yikes. That's a huge, big yikes. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we are lucky. Just all of them are moving now. On turn 9. Okay. Now is the time to run. Or I could do that and get the kill with someone who needs the levels more than that boy who was already just... No! No, that was a misinput! No! No, I didn't mean to do that! No! Why? That's horrible. We were doing so good! Oh! Ooh! I am a person sometimes. That saved me. That saved me. Hardcore. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much. That was brilliant. So now we have a problem again. It's gonna be really hard to deal with all of these boyos without that boy or Drow. Oh well, rip. Rip in the old pepperoni. Unless he dodges one. Which he didn't. Rip. That's a nice level up. Let's go. Oh, that is a nice level up too. Magic and speed. Hey, Prince! It's been a while, hasn't it? It's me, Julian. Julian? I heard you had gone to Macedon with Lena, but I think we'd cross paths here. How is Lena? Of course, she's with you, right? Well, how should I say this? Lena suddenly up and vanished. I don't know what to do. Wait, Julian! Tell me what happened, in detail. Lena's been missing since last night. Villagers speak of some sort of strange priest prowling around. It seems that somehow Lena was taken by this man. A priest. Julian, as it turns out, Princess Maria has gone missing as well. I have a terrible feeling about this. Anyway, staying here won't solve anything. Come with us. I'll worry for Lena too. We'll all help look for her. Prince Marth, thank you. Nothing would please me more. The Altean Knights. As if I expected. Chapter 3 cleared. Sire, the rebels have fled the castle, but I regret to inform you that Princess Minerva was nowhere to be found. And it's your boy, General Lang. Oh, I knew this task was unworthy. Excellent work, Prince Marth. We'll take care of Macedon from here. Let us discuss your next mission. General Lang, what in the world do you want this time? What? You mean to defy my orders? I see. As I suspected, it was your doing. Lang, my liege might forgive your frequent rudeness to him, but I will not. Come, draw your sword. Even though I, dragon, am old and senile, I will not lose to the likes of you. What did you say? Damn you. I will remember this. Once the Emperor gets wind of this, shall crush your puny little tail. So I'm surrounded. How sad. I guess it's the end of the road for me. Alright. He's right where I want him. Let us savor his pain as we slowly draw the life from his tormented soul. Klein, the Altean army has arrived. Gah, what a nuisance. I hate to admit it, but you were right about this outcome. My job is to kill, one by one, everyone who sided with Mars in the previous war. Guess if his allies live, they'll eventually join him, one after another. And that would be dangerous. Klein, are we really up to the task? I don't need to get my hands dirty, do I? My intellects get the job done. We're hardly dealing with strong enemies. Alright, that's worth a reset, though. Again, man, I love these short little chapters. They are so bite-sized, I can restart them and I don't feel like I lost a lot of progress. Even if I did. Alright, I'm leaving now. Others are coming to help you soon. So hurry up and kill them already! If by some chance those rats are dead when I return, I'll make sure you're dead! Got it? Map clear. Sire, the battle is over. Thank you, that boy. We've repelled the assassins, but we cannot afford to linger here. I agree. I'm worried about Ogva. Let's hurry to Lord Wendell's place.